for the draft, you were drafted in the second round, 55th pick by the Mavs, and got traded to the Lakers immediately, right? Correct. That's how it went. So what happened? How was it that draft night? Did you know you were getting traded to the Lakers, or
I didn't know nothing. What I did was I had a coach that was at Heritage. Heritage probably just open, and
mm,
I'm just nervous. So I tell the coach like, "Look, man, can we hoop tonight?"
mm,
So I get probably like 12 guys together to hoop at like probably like 6 o'clock. We started like 6. We got done like 8:39. I get home, so I take a shower. I got some family over downstairs and my mom and dad crib. And I'm really just sitting in the back. Like they in the front room watching. I'm in my room. And I'm like, man, I don't know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happens if I don't? Man, we hear Darius. But as soon as they hear Darius, my family go crazy. But it's Darius Miller.
mm.
I go back in the room. I'm like,
Damn.
man, it might be over. Then they
Yeah.
go, Darius Johnson Odom from Marquette. I said, what? I get a call from my agent. You getting traded to the Lakers. I'm like, all right, cool. But as a kid, you really don't know what that means. You just know you going to the Lakers like you don't know.
Mm,
Like you don't understand. Like that team, that's a team for real. Like that's a
mm,
kid's dream. But
mm,
I still at the time I still don't know. I'm
mm,
thinking I'm gonna go in there and just work my butt off.
mm,
And I didn't really understand the it's a business side of playing on a team like that.
mhm,
And I thought, I'm sure I'm gonna just come here and work hard and this dude, bust this dude, and then shoot, it's gonna be like that. Nah,
mm,
it wasn't like that. And I didn't understand that part, when I got there. I thought, if I just work, shoot, and they see it, Kobe see it, Paul see, everybody see it, like I'm gonna play. Immediately, that's what I'm thinking.
mhm,
But it don't work like that, and I didn't understand it. And as a kid from Raleigh, I'm moving to LA by myself.
mhm,
Like we don't know nothing about having family come to LA, or like my mom still had to work.
mhm.
So I'm in LA by myself. I'm 21, 22 years old in a big city by myself. Like the first day I got there, I broke down because I'm literally by myself now. I ain't got no teammates. I don't know these guys older than me. I got to drive to practice. Like I'm staying down in downtown LA at the time. My agent had a little spot for me. I'm staying at Ronnie Turok's spot that he let me use. I got to drive 30 minutes back to El Segundo for practice. I'm like, don't know how to get there. I'm like, this ain't it. Because you a kid, you think you don't know how the NBA works. And when you get in there, and when you get there, it's like, nah, bro, this is harder than it's more than basketball. Like
Mhm.
you living by yourself, you gotta eat by yourself. Like I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to that. And that was like that was more of a shock to me, just I didn't have nobody with me. Like I was I was by myself. And I think that really like took a toll on me as a young kid.
To people who don't know exactly how like the NBA works, like I know obviously you gotta work hard to get what you want in life, but like the other side of it, people don't know about, don't see. What will be like your advice for those sides, for people? And how is that? How is that exactly? You obviously picked up early how it works.
I went in there with an attitude of like, sure, like I said, I'm gonna just come here and work, and then like they see I'm working, and I'm gonna play automatically.
Mm,
It ain't gonna be nothing. Like I didn't have no off days. I'm like, oh, like I don't get no off days. They're like, nah, you're a rookie. I'm like, dang. Like you are treated different until you are able to really prove yourself. And I wasn't patient enough at all. Like because I really thought like I was doing more than enough. And I just wasn't patient. I wanted to play. I thought I should play. I thought I should be playing in front of certain people that I was killing every day in practice. And it wasn't like that. I just wasn't patient enough. You have to be patient. And I didn't wait long enough in my eyes, It's also a business side of it. You can't immediately be who you are naturally on that stage. So you have to take a step back as far as who you are as a competitor, maybe as intensity, but you always got to stay professional. And it was times where I was like, man, like they was trying to have me do some rookie, like wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, drop the bags off, and don't be late on the bus type stuff. And I had woke up one morning and I had to drop the bags off, and I must have dozed off. And I remember like it was yesterday. I sprint down to the bus. Kobe on the back of the bus, like, oh, y'all might as well get rid of him right now.
For real.
I said, oh man, I've been doing all this stuff. Y'all had me up all night. I'm doing rookie stuff for certain people all night, throughout the night.
Yeah.
So once I get in the locker room after shooting around, Kobe let me know, like, look, man. Like he let me know, like, look, you gotta be on time, da 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 da. But he called me out, but he also did have a one-on-one conversation where he was letting me know, and I gained respect from that.
Mm-hmm.
But you still, it's certain things you just have to understand. You're not gonna know it, especially if coming. Like for me, I was coming from Raleigh. My parents don't know about nothing. They don't know as far as basketball wise. They ain't know about agents. Like I had to pick my agent through Coach Buzz. Like I had Buzz help me. My parents didn't really understand. Like, what is an agent? Like, what does he really do for you? So it's a lot of things that you're not gonna understand as a kid, especially if you're not, put in that situation early in life.
You have any Kobe stories? Like, how was Kobe in practice when you first got there?
People think Kobe Kobe in practice is like he just like who he is in the game. Mm-hmm. Nah, he runs through the offense. He understands. He picks his spots in practice because in the game he already know where he gonna get his shots from. So in practice, you're like, dang, is he gonna kill today? Nah, he might have went 4 for 6 all day. Like he might have shot 6 shots. You're like, dang, he running through the offense. You know what I'm saying? He playing patiently. But he's at this time he's trying to understand his spots in this system. I think we had Mike Brown the first year. They were trying to run this Princeton offense where it was all reads. It was ridiculous. Like I couldn't pick up on it for nothing because you have to read what your man's doing on your team. So like let's say I throw it back to Powell and I cut for a screen. No, it's a goggle screen for the opposite guard. Like you had to read what the next man was doing, and he would just read it and just simple play off of it. He ain't trying to go Kobe. And that's one of the things I picked up from him. And like one day in practice, he guarded me, but he ain't respecting like my shot. I go crazy I have a really good day. And mind you, he has not said my name for like almost a month. He ain't saying nothing. And I think I hit like a game winner, like on the out of bounds play, cutting to the baseline. He was like, "Good shot, oh, well." I mess with that. I like that. So like that was one of the things that stood out for me. Like he ain't gonna respect you until you show him. You had to really show him that who you were.